Hello, my dear viewers, and welcome to Angelic Sky Tarot channel. Today we're going to do an update for the next 3 months, coming months, in your area of love, work, and money. So for that, I want you to look at these three decks and make your selection, because with each deck, I'm going to read for each group of people. I also have these cute little Buddhas. I have a green Buddha with this deck, Tarot Illuminati, pink Buddha with Glenville Tarot, and blue Buddha with Golden Universal Tarot. So maybe one of the decks speaks more to you than the other one. Maybe you'll prefer a color of the Buddha little statuette. So if you need more time, please pause. If not, I'm going to begin with the first selection. This is going to be 1, 2, and 3. So I'm going to set these two aside and begin with a Golden Universal Tarot. And I'm excited to do this reading because we always looking for the updates to see what we can expect, and if we get heads up so we can see what area we can change something in, or influence, or get the advice from the tarot. So again, it's going to be for the next 3 months for you. I'm going to shuffle just a little bit more. I hope everybody's having a beautiful day, or maybe you're watching this video in the evening, and you already had a lovely day. Or maybe you had a stressful day, and it's nice to just lay down or sit down and watch this tarot spread. I'm going to try to make it soothing for you, and I'm sure the cards will give us a wonderful update and for something positive to look forward to. So let's pick your cards. This is your love, your work, your money, and let's see, I hope you can see this. I'm going to move the cards just a little bit. I'm going to move the camera so you can see the cards a little better, and we'll get 3 cards as your advice. Okay, let's look at them together, and if more cards are needed, I'm going to pull more from this deck. So in the area of love, it looks like very positive reading for you, because we are having the King of Cups, and the King of Cups is definitely you will be maybe in a relationship with, or you're going to be dating someone, or meeting someone who is very much interested in you, who is open to a relationship, who can express their emotions really well, who also feels the emotions. It's a highly emotional person. The only downfall with this person is that they could be manipulative, with emotions. And it's not, if you're already married with this person, you do have a sincere relationship. They are passionate about you. This person is a great communicator. They love to listen to you. If you're just starting to date a person, again, they're gonna tell a lot of sweet words to you. You will go out, have fun together. Great communication on the same topic, highly. You'll feel very sensitive, and you will feel very emotional about this person. However, be careful, because they also could be manipulative, and in a sense where they know how to manipulate people with emotions. So that could be the negative side to that person. So be aware of that, and don't fall, for the tricks, for these emotional games. Be honest with each other, be compassionate towards each other, have conversations, and if there are any difficult situations that come up, definitely solve that through honest conversations. Don't allow this person to manipulate your emotions. So for some people, this person is coming from a far distance to visit you. Maybe you've been communicating on media through distance, online, through the computer, texting each other. So you finally making some plans to meet each other, travel towards each other. Maybe person coming to visit you, or you are planning a journey to visit them. However, there is a lot of joyous energy, energy of renewal, Again, this relationship is opening you up to unconditional love. Uh, it also could mean that the person is highly spiritual. It means that they are devoted to, kind of like their heart is devoted to devotional path. And they are mature, not necessarily very mature in age, but they are mature mentally. That's very good sign. They're also a highly creative person. So if they're working, so their work probably is in the field of some sort of creativity. Maybe they're an artist, maybe they're a musician, maybe they're working with healing arts, with healing energies. Some of them could live close to the water, maybe close to the beach or close to the lake. So somehow they are deeply connected to the water and to the water energy. It doesn't have to be a water sign necessarily, but it's just really a person who are deeply connected to their emotions, and their emotions are their gateways to creativity. So if they're in a relationship, they need to have sincere relationship. They cannot just be in this relationship without emotional connection. So the next month after that, we have in your love also celebration, also uh, good mood. You'll be going out a lot with your friends. You could be probably visiting some sort of galas or family gatherings. Some of you might be celebrating birthdays with your loved one. So emotionally, you again will be satisfied. I do see Three of Cups, so there might be another love interest in your life, so you might be flirtatious, and somebody might also show their interest in you, so you'll have more than one choice. I think your heart sort of will lean towards one person. I think you will feel more emotionally connected with one of the people who are interested in you, and the other person is just going to be a good friend, somebody who you could flirt with, still they will express that they like you, and they will express their feelings towards you. However, I think you will really like one person more than the other one. But you will get attention from both of these people, and it looks like you will have a lot of joy in this month. You will be really emotionally, you will be learning some lessons about love and emotion, about boundaries, how to spread your energy amongst your, or how to behave with the people that you love, so you will be pouring a lot of emotions towards them. So make sure that you don't overspend, your energy on those people who emotionally seek your attention. So there's also a lesson in that, a lesson in emotional closeness, how you can stay within your own energy, and share this energy also with others. It's very important not to overspill all the joy. So be conservative at times, do go out, but also reserve some of that energy for yourself. And let's see, we also have a High Priestess here, so it means that you will be working with your feminine side, with your energies, and it doesn't mean that this reading is only for women. It's working on your feminine side as a man or a woman, so it's energy of receptivity, energy of passivity, energy of unconditional love, accepting situation and partnership as it comes, so you might see some imperfections in your partner, and whatever you projected on them before, you saw them as this knight in shining armor, as this king, you might start seeing their darker side, or some of the things that you don't necessarily fully accept about your partner. And so with your energy of High Priestess, you will work on this intuitive level. You will learn about unconditional love and learn that it's really difficult to change people, nor should you even try to change people. It's just really accepting who they are and understanding that each person has some positive or negative aspects about them, and if you can handle or live with it or accept them wholly and unconditionally, then this relationship can go on, and you can, again, through discussion, through using different tools, that you establish between yourselves, continue growing this relationship. So it's not just walking out of this relationship and shutting the door. It's actually being more intuitive and being able to heal those traumas through holding the space for each other, through talking these difficult moments, talking them out, and being honest about it, and setting some rules, like if somebody becomes to be over emotional, or they're trying to control the situation, call them out on that, and say, I feel like you're out of balance right now. And let's set rules, when we start acting like that, like call ourselves out on that, and so we can heal this and we can move forward. So let's look at your money, I'm sorry, at your work situation. So for some of you, you will have a new offer. So you have Ace of Pentacles, which is a fabulous card. It's a really card of new opportunities, new chance. You will be, some of you will be offered new position, and do take it, because you will receive a better monetary flow. Maybe also some of you will start another job, or like maybe you had a hobby, and suddenly this hobby will start bringing you money. Maybe some of you will be reading tarot cards, or maybe you got certified in yoga class or something like that, and you start teaching yoga classes at a local yoga studio, something like that, that will bring you additional source of income from things that are emotionally satisfying to you, something that you love to do, something that shows your creative side, and so it's yes, definitely new opportunities. Some of you will be, yes, relocating and starting in a new place at work. Maybe some of you will get a raise, somebody will offer you something that will increase your monetary flow. So with that being said, you will need to evenly distribute your energy. So you will be working a lot, and you also will need to rest and take some time for healing, because we have Temperance here, the card of moderation. So the cards are telling you that actually with this new position will allow you to have more time for yourself. You will spend a lot of time at work as well, and it will bring you wonderful income, but it also will allow you to heal your body, or rest, or take care of yourself. So it's an excellent change. So if you were overworking yourself, or not spending enough time taking care of yourself, you will have that opportunity now. So we also have in the future Five of Wands, and Five of Wands is a card of a minor argument. So you could have a minor disagreement or argument at work, or maybe you will still be learning kind of tricks of the trade, and you'll feel like you need to rearrange something, or talk to someone, sort things out, or give someone an advice, or discuss something in a group. Maybe there's going to be a meeting that a lot of different people will express their opinions. But that's an excellent card, because first of all, it allows some sort of movement of the energy, creative energy. It's again, promotion. It's arranging things in a way that will allow for the things in the future to flow in a better manner, in a more efficient way. So don't be afraid to express your opinion. If some sort of change will need to be created at work, don't be afraid to express that to your manager, or maybe you are a manager and you will be kind of rearranging people's schedules, or implementing more effective ways, to run your company. So you will be discussing these things with the people who are under your management. So that's wonderful. So with finances, I'm seeing that there is definitely a decision or some sort of action that you will need to make, and it's going to be you will have to act upon something very quickly, because there's going to be possibly a move for you, and maybe you will be relocating to, again, another city. So that relocation could be caused by you going and meeting maybe a person that you love. Maybe you will be relocating to live with them, again, or you're just switching jobs and you're moving to a new city or a new country. So you will have a lot of expenses because you will be closing a cycle, at the old location, so you will need to relocate your home base. You will be packing, you will be possibly paying for shipping your things to another country. You might need to order a container or something to transport your things. And there's also death here, which is transformation. So your financial situation completely transforming. So I think you had to spend a lot of money, but that situation, like you are reaching a new level. So if you felt like in the past you were in a state of poverty, or you didn't have enough finances to complete whatever you needed, this cycle is over for you now. You're going through transformation, and this new opportunity that is given to you financially will bring you to a new level. Again, some of you might even be working abroad, or you will be ordering possibly some goods from another countries. So somehow it will be connected with imports or exports of the goods to another country. Again, death shows me transformation, so you're transforming completely and coming out to a different level, financial level. So the transformation sometimes can be painful, and it could be look a little scary, but know that you'll be able to come out of it with a better, it'll be a better outcome in the long run, because everything that didn't serve you anymore, all the fears, everything that stopped you progressing to the next level will come out of your life. It'll exit your life, and you will be able to be reborn again. And it seems like everything is aligning and supporting you at this time for this transformation. Let's see the advice of the cards, and here we have judgment, and I'm sorry, not the judgment, it's let's see, we also have 8 of Pentacles and 5 of Swords. So it shows me that with this card, it shows me that you might need to sign some legal documents, and some of the things will need to be finalized in court, or you will be signing a legal contract. Possibly if someone is hiring you, you will have to sign the papers. So definitely review carefully all the papers and the contracts that you're signing. Also, you might have to get legal papers to live in another country, even maybe get your passport and visas and things like that. So it'll be finalized. All those things will be finalized in the first month out of the first 3 months that we're talking about. So you will be getting your documents on time. You will be getting your passport. Again, if you needed to sign some sort of job contract, it will be happening. Also, the interview will be happening in this month, and yes, you will get an offer. You will get that position, and you will be hired. Your boss will see you in a very good light, and some of you will be hired by a large corporation. It will require a lot of your hard work. You will have to pay attention to details. You will be very skillful and very qualified for that job. Some of you will have to work a lot on the internet. This job will allow you to save a lot, and again, you will be cutting ties with a lot of past relationships, so you will be definitely leaving something behind, and that's very good. It's a positive card. 5 shows me movement, progression, but also if you cutting ties or breaking out ties with someone from the past, maybe it's a personal relationship, or maybe your past co-workers. If you're leaving the old place, make sure that you leave in good terms. Just because you're getting this new position, try not to burn the bridges. So that's very important. Although you're getting a new start, but make sure that when you leave your old place of work, give enough notice. talk to your boss in a polite way. Don't be rude at any point. So don't burn any bridges. It's very important. So everything looks very positive. It looks like you have definitely feelings in the sector of love, and you will be working on something with your relationship in a very deep, intuitive manner. And a lot of reflection will happen in your relationship, and an ability to love each other unconditionally. So you have to use the power, feminine power of receptivity, of wisdom, of not making any rush decisions, of thinking things over quietly in a meditative way. Be highly intuitive. If you feel something, trust your feelings. So we also have new opportunity in a workplace and new offers. And for some of you, I see relocation, and old cycle is ending for you, and something new is about to begin. Again, if you're dealing with any legal aspects, it seems like everything is going to go in your favor, and you are receiving. You'll be signing some contracts and finalizing some. Receiving your documents and finalizing some court, I don't know, things that you had to deal with in the court. So you'll be saving, working really hard, and just when you leave an old situation, break everything on good terms. Leave people that helped you in the past on good terms. So it looks like a wonderful forecast for people who chose Blue Buddha and this wonderful deck. So we're moving to the next reading. So the second deck that we had is this beautiful Irish deck, Glevelin Tarot, and we have a pink Buddha here. So color pink represents love, unconditional love. It's usually also healing of the emotions, the sweetness, the renewal, sincerity. So we will look into the area of love, work, and finances, and we'll get some advice from the cards. Okay, so what am I seeing from these cards, my dear viewers who picked selection number 2? So we have the Lovers, and we have the Devil, and 3 of Chalices. So the Lovers show me that you are going to be interested in someone, or you're in partnership. There's definitely romantic connection with someone, and it's a quite intense relationship. It's definitely sexual relationship. There's a lot of sexual energy between you two, and you'll be going out a lot or thinking a lot about each other if you for some reason at a distance. So it's extremely physical connection, a lot of passion that might be very intoxicating. Okay, if we have a Devil here, it means that there could be some really addiction to this person, and there's behavior of addiction, like you are really addicted to this feeling of passion. So you have to watch that. You definitely will be dating, and you'll be going out, but there's like a level of toxicity that you have to be aware of. Don't tie yourself, don't chain yourself to this energy. Like you will be projecting that energy of a passion on your partner, on that person, and think that you could only get this feeling of passion from that particular person, and that's where addiction happens. So understand that this feeling of passion is born within you, and it happens to be that you vibrate on the same vibration, and that's why you attract each other, and you're able to experience and live through this experience in reality, because you resonate at this moment. And you feel like that's the only person that you can experience this passion from, but it's not true. First of all, there's a lot of people out there who can fulfill that feeling for you. Second of all, you have to understand that this feeling is happening within you, and so don't allow that feeling control your life choices and control this situation, so make sure that you don't burn too much through it, that you don't compromise your health through it, you don't compromise other opportunities through that, because that passion can also be channeled into something creative, into learning, first of all, how to handle your emotions, second of all, how to channel it through creativity. So yes, do enjoy relationships, but also don't chain yourself and don't become addicted to these situations. It could mean also that a partner that you're dating could have some issues with addictions, like they might be drinking a little too much or have other sort of addictions. Uh, Again, there could be overflow of emotions and a lot of heated exchanges between people. So, but I do see that you do enjoy and appreciate each other and love each other. So do enjoy each other. As I said, just be aware of that passion, because it could be a tricky emotion. For some, I also see there might be like a third person coming to the picture, and that person might cause some jealousy. So beware of that, because I do see a moon, and it could create like a little unclear situation, and it could stir some emotions around your relationship. So in that case, the suggestion is always feel confident in yourself. Don't wish any ailment on anyone else. Don't be jealous of anyone else. Be confident in yourself and love yourself. Radiate love outside, and with your vibration, you will attract the right person who will love and adore you. Because if you will shift to the mode of jealousy, the mode of feeling not good enough, this is what type of situations you will be attracting. You will be attracting people who will abuse you, or people who will not appreciate you. So always check in with yourself, stay strong, radiate positive energy, make sure you take care of yourself health wise, and everything will be wonderful. So in the area of work, we have Temperance, we have Seven of Swords, and we have Six of Wands. So again, with Temperance, we have Temperance is a card of moderation, and again, it's advising you in love, stay balanced and stay moderate with your relationship. Give some distance to your partner, but also with work. If you've been spending too much with your loved one, or you just want to go out and you're not paying enough attention, or you're not being as responsible at work, that could create a negative outcome for you. So make sure you do everything in moderation. If you go out, then make sure you get enough rest and sleep, and because there's a lot of like water energy in this card, and or there might be some situation at work that provoke some emotional disturbances. So stay balanced, make sure you respond to any type of emotional fluctuations in a positive way, so keep your one foot always grounded, don't fully go deep into emotions and discussions, and being unreliable, or being too maybe soft, so you have to be flexible, but you also have to know how to ground yourself and be sturdy, how to hold your ground. So there will be some situations that will really require a balance from you, ability to transmutate any type of negative situations and find the way out in a positive way. So we have Seven of Swords. There's going to be definitely some unpredictable situations. It could be that some of your work hours will be taken away from you, or rearrangement in the schedule, something that you will not expect, so don't stress out about the situation. Again, don't react in a negative way. Talk these things out with your boss or people who are responsible for such changes. Explain your situation, stand your ground in a balanced way, without drama, without promoting any type of negativity. Also, yes, some people might be jealous at work for some reason or the other, maybe because of your skills, so you come out as a winner. Six of Wands is a card of winning the battle, becoming promoted, becoming a leader, leading a group, having new opportunity. Again, it's stepping out into the realm of creation, the realm of community as a leader, as a shower of the way. It's gaining respect from your coworkers or people who you surround yourself with in your creative environment. So again, this whole ambiguous situation that will feel challenging, possibly in the second month that we're reading for, in the third month you will come out as a winner, and everything will settle. The scores will settle in your favor. So there's going to be definitely more opportunities for new creative outlet. Some of you will walk out of the situation, maybe even change the place of work. For others, you will be able to resolve the situation at work, and everything will be wonderful. You will gain more clients, again, recognition, and you will feel like everything is going to be in your favor. So in your finances here, we do have Five of Cups. So in the first month, we have Queen of Pentacles in the second month and King of Pentacles in the third month, which is great because we do have Pentacles in the financial sector, and that's already a very positive outcome. So Five of Cups could indicate that maybe because of your emotional dissatisfaction with your relationship, or some sort of ambiguous situation with your relationship, you will be stuck a little bit with your emotions in the past and having some regrets about your decision. Maybe you will spend too much money on your partner, or lend somebody money, and you will regret that decision because you will understand that there will be some trickery around that. So be careful. Even if it already happened, don't waste your time of grieving about it. Learn your lesson. Know that you probably shouldn't lend your money to anyone who is trying to manipulate you. And so know that you still have more opportunities. You are always financially secure, and just stay positive. Don't grieve about it. We have Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles show me, so you could get, first of all, you need to get really organized, and maybe get on some sort of like a computer program, maybe like create an Excel sheet for yourself where you enter all your expenses and all your income, and you always know how much you spend, what can you put aside, how much of your money your bills eat up and stuff like that. So you have to get organized about your money in order to save, and you will be creating this foundation. You becoming very responsible. You will be keeping your ledgers, possibly opening a different account, savings account at the bank that will secure your future. Possibly you will be getting advice from your mother, or even financial help from your mother, who will teach you how to save, or a strong female person. Maybe it's your boss. Maybe you will get advice from somebody who works at the bank, your accountant. So somebody who has that knowledge about organizational skills with the money. Maybe you will have to take that role upon in your household. If you have children, maybe possibly you will need to help them out financially, or teach them about how to take care of finances. And here we have King of Pentacles again. You're building wonderful financial foundation for yourself. You're becoming responsible about money. Possibly the person who you're going to be with is going to feel like the relationship that you have is very good and compatible in a financial way. Sorry, I got a tickle in my throat. Whew. So let's see. This is advice from the cards. We have Four of Cups, the Magician, and Nine of Wands. So Four of Cups is advising you, like you're gonna have some sort of emotional dissatisfaction or disappointment, and so the cards are showing a bit of a energy of stuckness about the situation, and again, it has to do with the emotions, with love. So don't be use this opportunity, this situation, as a learning experience. This situation is only making you wiser and stronger. And by taking a pause, reevaluating everything about your relationship, understanding how to protect yourself, understand how to heal yourself in the situation, how to become strong again, you will become stronger and more wiser, with how you handle your emotions. So it's actually an excellent opportunity for you. And it's almost like a gift, although it might seem like a challenging situation, it's emotional gift to you, because you're emotionally maturing and you're becoming a magician. You're becoming so powerful, how you can manifest the right relationships in the future for yourself, the right work environment, the right financial situations, by becoming more responsible, by keeping finances in order, keeping your emotions in order, being confident in yourself, not getting addicted to any energies, understanding, that you are in control of all these energies that are testing us, of all these passions that have come into the picture. We are not these energies, they're just the guests in our house. And the Nine of Wands is receiving the valuable experience. So, and this experience will allow you to become more creative in the future, will allow you to give you ability to protect yourself more. This is a warrior who's been beat up by experience, but yet he's still standing strong, and he was able to fight off all his enemies, all the challenges, and gain the experience. And you see, there's still these wands that are blooming, that are have green leaves. So there's still future possibility. So all these experiences that you're going through, again, you're gaining experience in emotional connection and in financial connection, keeping everything organized, and not to overspend with your emotions and with your finances, keeping yourself in check, keeping your flow strong inside, with the relationships, with work, with communication, with your boss, with people you might be managing, and also the same thing with finances. So it's keeping everything organized and being able to evaluate what is happening inside of your own space, inside of your domain, and that will make you a lot stronger. So this is a beautiful reading. You are becoming incredibly wise, strong, and in the future you will definitely attract the right relationships, right finances, and right work opportunities. So wonderful. And we're going to third reading with this beautiful green Buddha and Tarot Illuminati deck. So let's see. We will look into the area of your love, your work, and your finances, and get advice from the cards. Okay, excellent. So what are we seeing? What is coming up in the next 3 months for you? So we're definitely dealing with partnerships and relationships, and there's going to be a decision that you will need to make about this partnership. So it looks like some of you have been in a challenging relationship, and you feel like you need to receive counseling or guidance about it. And maybe possibly some of you are thinking about getting married, getting committed, purchasing a house together, moving in together in the household. And if you are getting married, maybe at a church, so you possibly need to attend some sort of premarital course, that will teach you about relationships. Again, if you're planning to move in together, you could be looking for a place or an apartment where you can create this base and household. Some of you will be asking your parents for a blessing, or again, some of you will need to go to counseling if you're already in a relationship in a long time and you feel like there's a rocky situation, because maybe you feel like you need to leave this relationship and a relationship became really overwhelming. So it's reaching a new level in your emotional in your emotions. It's learning to either walk out of negative situations or work through them. So definitely with the Queen of Swords, we have a decision that needs to be made, the mind that needs to be made up. So some of you will be signing some legal papers. Again, maybe papers of divorce for some. I do see scenario of a divorce for some. So some of you will be separating from your partners, legalizing everything. But the person, like, and it's most likely you, you will feel like you finally have to make this decision, and this decision will transform you. It will bring you to the new level of reality. You exiting the old ways of dealing with your partner. And again, some of you will be able to heal the relationships through communication and going through counseling. Some of you will be making plans or planning or for the future to be together, but there is going to be some sort of emotional stumble, and you'll have to find a solution. And solution will come, because the Queen of Swords is showing me the solution is here, and it'll be a clear answer to whatever the challenging situations with your emotion might be. Yes, so for some it means possibly divorce and one partner working out on the other. For others, again, it means like just finding creative solutions and gaining clarity about what you both want, going through counseling and moving forward. Let's see, in the area of your work, again, somebody is making a decision about going somewhere, moving, relocating somewhere at a distance. You are finding kind of like a dream job, or there's an offer that you've been waiting for a while. It's almost like having a wish come true. And you've been praying about the work change. You've been praying about ability to make that move. And so it will give you more opportunity for creativity, more opportunity to feel like you're in a more right social environment or more creative environment for yourself. So you will be receiving the opportunity again, possibly at a distance, where you will be relocating. And let's see, with the finances, we don't necessarily have a lot of pentacles here. So it seems like in the area of finance we have King of Cups. So it feels to me like a lot of spendings, a lot of money that will need to be not wasted but kind of poured into a relocation for some reason. So maybe again, some of you will be getting a divorce and you will need to relocate to a new place, and maybe find new household. Possibly some of you will be relocating because you're finding a new job, so you will need to pour these finances into settling in a new place. So you will have to have an open heart, open mind, and trust that whatever you spend right now, it will play out to your benefit. So we do have a Hangman. So for a while, maybe you'll be helping out someone financially. So you're putting yourself in this situation of sacrifice. Maybe you're minimizing your spending because, again, you paid out a certain sum of money for some reason, and so now you kind of have to tighten your belt, and you have to wait till money accumulates again, or a situation shifts or changes. But because you had to make a change, you had to make a move, so everything is up in the air right now. You really are struggling a little bit with it, and there are fears that are attacking you, but do understand that everything happens in divine timing, and sometimes we can't have situation put on pause, because everything in the shift, everything is in transition. So something is shifting and changing for you, and in that shift and transition you feel uncomfortable, and feels like maybe things are not moving fast enough, and you're kind of stuck, and everything feels like it's a strange routine that needs to be broken, or this new reality that feels uncomfortable to you. But with the Temperance, the balance is coming in the future. I do see a beautiful rainbow, so you will be able to balance out, between everything. So with time, with patience, with compassion towards oneself, know that everything will balance out, and maybe also you will need to take some time for healing, so maybe because when I see a star and I see a temperance and I see a hangman, it could be that you might not work as many hours because you need to you need to heal physically because you had some sort of emotional trauma in the past, or you will have an emotionally difficult situation that you will have to go through. You will go through it successfully, because you will handle it like a king. But again, there will be some emotional manipulations, for you probably caused, some people who are, for instance, divorcing, and so they will be emotionally stressed out and they will have to go through some manipulations and through some legal activities, and so some things will have to be put on pause, and it might affect your health a little bit, so rest, incubate, allow yourself not to foresee the future right away. Everything is changing, everything is definitely in a transitional state, but it will allow you to be more creative and more passionate in the future. It will bring new results, new changes to your life that are positive. Again, heal yourself. Everything will transmute and transform. You will make the right decisions, and you will be able to organize everything just in the perfect manner. Let's see what the cards are telling us. So again, Five of Cups, I do see some sort of regret, betrayal, grief about the past, trying to shut yourself away from the people, from the situations, not being able to see the reality for what it is. But know that the change is coming with Ace of Wands. There's going to be new status for you, or at least there's a new potential that is given to you to change your status in your community, in the world. Again, it's an opportunity to be more creative. It's an opportunity to move. It's an opportunity to receive the healing, the needed energy for the shift, to be more creative. And so we have Three of Pentacles. So that does mean that you will be able to find a job. Possibly some of you will go back to educating themselves and going back to school. It's you signing new leases or agreements, maybe at work, you're finding a new work, or relocating to a new place where you're going to live. So it's also learning about how to manage your money, so there's a lot of new opportunities. You're letting go of the grief. You were changing probably your location where you're going to live, and will learn how to save up money. So excellent. There's a lot of changes for you, but all these changes that might seem challenging are actually extremely positive. So you're letting go of the past. You're just going to be extremely happy in the future, because new opportunity with Ace of Wands, new is given to you. So to be creative, to be healthy again, to be communicative again, and just bring joy to yourself and others, and really open up in your passion. So hopefully all these readings were helpful for you. So this is what's upcoming in the next 3 months for you, depending on which group you selected. I wish you all the best. Life is exciting, stay positive, always check in with your own personal energy, keep that strength within, and everything will be just fine. I love you all, and take care.